Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. This is Marky Park. Today is Saturday, November the 2nd, and we are at the Florida Mall here in Orlando, Florida. It's about a 15-minute drive from our home in Celebration to get to the mall. This is only, I think, the second time we've ever been to this mall before. We're kind of excited to go explore it again. This is the first time I've done a video inside this mall. I'll put a link to a video I did a few years ago back home in Dunlap, Indiana, where I grew up, and I did a video of the Concord Mall, which is now pretty much closed now. But yeah, I'll put that in here. But yeah, let's go take a look and see what's inside the Florida Mall today. Alright, so we are going into the mall, and we actually parked over by the Sears, and these are rare now. We had two of these back where we came from in Tucson, Arizona, and they both are closed. For those of you that don't know, I actually worked at Sears back in, I started in December of 2002 and was there until November of 2013. So I was there for almost 12 years, did several jobs there. The last thing I did while I was there, I was the fine jewelry lead, worked in the jewelry department. So yeah, we'll go take a look here and see what we got inside. So the entrance we came into actually looks like it comes out to home appliances department. And looks like a tool department over here. Got some grills in the aisle. They have some Christmas stuff put up. So the first thing you notice is there's not anybody in here. Mostly just employees. Sure, a bunch of footballs on display here. 50% off. Yep. And some more Christmas stuff here. Santa and a penguin. Oh, there's some Halloween leftovers over here. And still over here at the Sears at the Florida Mall. You see they've got their Christmas decorations up. They used to do the decorations over at the Park Place Mall in Tucson. And we had high ceilings. That was an old building built in the 60s. High ceilings, and we had to have the scissor lift to actually put all these decorations from the ceiling here. It says tree shop over here on the over here above the doors, but not really many trees. My wife was wondering if they haven't put all their merchandise out yet for the holidays. So that's another thing we noticed while walking through the Sears here, is that the aisles of merchandise, or the floor space, is very sparse. A lot of open space, where if you go back 20 years ago, when the Sears stores were still doing decent business, probably in shopping malls, that like this, you wouldn't see this. Like, there's a lot of open space here. We also noticed, don't see them over here, but on this side over here, it looks like they are doing a lot of handwritten signs for these sale items here, which is maybe a throwback to the old days of Sears. But all of our stuff was pre-printed. I used to work for what was called the in-store marketing team when I first started at Sears in 2002. And so yeah, we would print all the signs and have to put them up on Sunday mornings. But yeah, these are handwritten. Interesting. So we came over to the shoe department here at the Sears and noticed this. They have these little digital signs here. I've only seen these over here in this department. Here's some more up here. The only other place, retail store I've ever seen these digital signs is Best Buy. But yeah, there's a bunch of them here in the shoe department. Interesting. Alright, so we just came up to the second floor of the Sears here. There's an escalator. It's kind of noisy. And looks like there's a swim department over here, a swim shop. And you come around this way to the right. And then we noticed there's these walls over here. So they're probably using less than half the space on the second floor of the Sears. And again, look how sparse everything is, how everything's spread out. There's not much merchandise up here. So there you go. Bunch of banners up here in the ceiling. Save a little green. That might be what they're doing here because of all the reduced space on the floor. But yeah, I guess this is the kids department, kids clothing. There's a watch service over here, which pretty much all the Sears had. Don't know what this means. This is weird. The space is available. I don't know what that means. That they're selling out the space in the store. Yeah, there's like completely empty space here. And then another sign that says watch service. But this looks like it was probably like the photo studio in this area here. Let's see if we can take a peek behind here. There's no, not sure what was in there. And restrooms, but if I had to guess, I would say it was probably the photo studio. A little bit sprinkly. So we're outside the Florida Mall here, and there's an entrance here to H&M. It's a little bit different. It's an indoor-outdoor kind of setup here. There's Zara. And then there's this Primark, which I guess is a British company. And it looks like it's pretty big. It goes all the way down here. And then there's another store. I can't really see here from this angle what it is. But yeah, there's stuff on the outside of the mall too. Alright, we're over here by the JC Penney at the Florida Mall. We're going to go inside right over here. Go check out and see what the differences are between this and the Sears we were at earlier. Alright, so we're in a new store here, a department store. This is the JC Penney here at the Florida Mall. We just came up the escalator. And this is like day and night, like comparing this to the Sears. Like this is a fully functioning department store. It's not as drab and depressing as the Sears was. You got some music playing in the background. There's actually people shopping. You see there's name brand merchandise, which you did not see at the Sears. It kind of makes me wonder why the Sears stores are still open, to be honest, if that's what the representation of the company is now. So we're on the second floor of the JC Penney. It's not as busy as the downstairs was, which is going to have it's mostly apparel and the fine jewelry, things like that. But I think the kids department's up here. Looks like the home department. So yeah, it feels like a proper department store. Alright, we walked farther into the Florida Mall here, and there's this place called Sushi Yummy. And take a look here. So you see all these little platters on the conveyor belt going by. That's a pretty cool idea. See all these. I'm not a huge sushi fan, but I do appreciate the concept here. Pretty cool. So this was probably our biggest find in the Florida Mall last year, was this Japanese store here, Miniso. And we're gonna probably go check out this store here. So we just came down to the food court here at the Florida Mall, and this is a legit like food court. Like there's so many restaurants here. Like they have a Taco Bell down here. Right over here. There's Sbarro. There's a Burger King down here. I'm just gonna walk along here, see how large the food court is. There's your Burger King. There's Charlie's, so your cheesesteaks. This one I don't think I've ever heard of before. Pico de Gallo. And then it looks like you have some Asian, it looks like Chinese food here. This is something I don't think I've ever seen in a mall food court, is a Popeyes. That's definitely a first for a shopping mall for me, at least. And then, not familiar with this one here. I don't think I've ever eaten at one of those here. Or looks like you've got some veggies at this place here, U Green, and then at the end, another one you wouldn't think you would have at a shopping mall is a Five Guys. So yeah, and then all the seating areas over here. There's also some restaurants over here on the other opposite side. But yeah, there's lots of seating here in the middle. There's a Fat Tuesday if you want to get an adult beverage. Looks like there's a Haagen-Dazs coming soon. But yeah, this is a totally legit like food court for a shopping mall. Pretty awesome. It's pretty impressive. And there's a couple more spots here in the middle. There's a ramen place, it looks like, right here. It looks like Forever 21's on the other side of that. That ramen place looks pretty cool. And then there's an Italian, it says pasta and panini over here. There's the Forever 21. Italio. Pretty awesome. Very impressed.